You're live.
What are we now?
Going live. That takes me back. Anyone else watch Going
Saturday
Live when they
morning.
were kids?
I have no idea what you're on
Phil
about.
Schofield.
You won't, Rach. Like
Yeah.
half of this call, no, yeah,
We're not old
half of this
assholes.
half of this call won't have a clue what we're talking about, and the other half probably sat down and watched it on a Saturday morning.
Is that the one with Gordon the Gopher?
Yes, yeah, it was. Yeah,
See, I know of
brilliant.
Gordon the Gopher, but
Yeah.
I don't know the show.
I've heard of a Gordon the Glover. Anyway,
Good evening, everyone. It's hot as balls. It really is. It's so sweaty, but
Yeah.
I'm glad you're here. Yes, very quick recap from Tuesday. Elliot, my good friend, getting tetrachampdom, which means we now have 3 new folks on the call. Player 1 is a relative of someone you all know very well, and I'm delighted that he's here. So welcome, Michael, for your Zoomdown debut. How are
Thank
you
you.
feeling?
Absolutely petrified,
You'll be fine.
but I'm going to do my best and see what we can come up with.
Absolutely. And you got a little doggy on your shoulder as well for luck. So
Yeah.
does he have a name?
He was in the car because he used to be in my dad's car,
Ah,
and then the one at that side,
hmm.
that was my mother's.
Oh,
So
how lovely.
I've got them with me.
Oh, bless. Might cry. Well, your opponent is someone I think I've met once in person in Scotland at one of the events. So it's nice to have you on for your Zoomdown debut, I think, as well. Welcome, Brandon. How are you
Thank you.
feeling tonight?
Nervous, I'm gonna be honest. Nervous.
Two nervy contestants, but honestly, you're going to be absolutely fine. Going to be a hell of a game, and so I'm really pleased you're here. And player number 3, someone I got to meet in person for the first time last year at Reading, and I knew you before that, but yeah, it was really nice to get to meet you in person. But Peggers, welcome. I'm really
evening.
glad you're here.
Thank you very much. Cheers.
Yeah, we'll be having a proper chat with you later in the middle of game 1. But yeah, before we move on, let's just check in with Dick Shimry Corner. How are you tonight, Beachy?
haha, hilarious. Yeah, really well. The hot weather has come up here, like I said on Tuesday it would, and it has. I've got a stat of the day from Pseudonymous, unless Rich wants to read it out.
The last Zoom down player to pick 3 large and win the round was Rachel in the final of Series 4. Nice.
Wow.
3 large pickers have gone. What's that mean?
13D to L.
2 large since then.
Yeah.
I've gone 13 down. I don't know. But I was also the last player to pick 6 small and lose the round against what's his name? Luke Johnson Davis. is it?
LJD.
Yeah, him. I don't know the whole name. In Champion of Champions.
I wonder how he's getting on.
Is that draws?
Could be. Welcome,
Yeah, draws and losses.
David
Yeah.
Hilton. Matt Gold tells us to swing our pants. Yeah, so he used to watch Going Live as well.
Wow.
Oh, brilliant. Well, anyway, it's warm, so let's get
That's
this
why I got
over
the
with
fan
so I
on.
can go
Sorry if you can hear it.
stick my head in the freezer. Michael, Brandon,
Hello.
very best of luck. I'm sure it's going to be a cracking
Congratulations.
game. And if everybody's ready, we'll get started. Michael, it's your pick of the letters.
I will pick what I believe is CV7.
All right.
Okie dokie. Following George's lead. G, I, and W.
Oh,
A, K, E, and S.
I will have another consonant to go with that, please.
That's N.
And another consonant.
And a final T. Best of luck. Off you go. That's round 1 done. Michael,
7.
Brandon,
5.
what's your 5?
Steak.
Steak, and Michael 7.
Wakings.
Wakings.
Okay, let's have a look. Wakings actually isn't there.
Oh, unlucky.
Yeah.
So the 5 takes it.
I mean, I'm quite surprised after all this talk about how hot we are that neither of you got sweating.
Yeah,
Well, that was very fitting for today.
exactly. Sweating. 3 other 8s on offer. Gawkiest, Tweaking, and Wankiest.
Wankiest, I was going to ask about. Yeah.
Yeah, Wankiest.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, a few nice 7s, intakes, skewing, staking, that kind of thing, yeah. But yeah,
Cool.
sorry, I'm waffling again, as I do.
Spending too much time outside, I have become the sweat king.
Oh,
Brilliant.
nice one, Ross.
Oh, very good. Very good. Well, unlucky there, Michael. Still a long way to go. But Brandon in the lead, and it's your letters.
Can I start off with 3 consonants and 3 vowels, please?
Yes.
Thank you.
Y, P, and H, O, I, and A.
Consonant, please.
L,
Another one.
R,
And another consonant.
and to finish, it's
my
J.
God.
Best of luck. That was horrible. Brandon
Just a 4.
and Michael.
I'll have to go for 4 as well.
Okay. Brandon, what's your 4?
Rail.
Rail, and Michael. Yeah, perfect. Can
Nice
see
one.
that there. 4 points each. Brandon, sorry, just to double check. In round 1, how were you spelling your steak?
The food. So STEAK.
Cool. That's for pseudonymous in the
Yeah,
chat. So
that
there
will
you
be
go.
for the wiki recap, I believe, because I do that as well. There was a
4,
single
yeah.
7 there, which was
Is it-
Horily.
Yeah.
Horily. Other than that, there were 4 6s. One of them was Jalopy, which Daz had up until recently. That's an old, dilapidated car. And
I had a few of them.
no, just kidding. And there was another one which was Pylori.
Oh, pylori, yeah, it's
Yeah,
a
pylori.
bacterium.
That
think.
is the opening from the stomach into the duodenum.
Oh, H. pylori is, yeah. Never mind. Cool.
But yeah,
Yeah.
just those 6s. One that you wouldn't have got, Daz, Harry.
Yeah.
But yeah, 4s.
I was just about to say that, so well done.
Oh, sorry.
You stole me joke, man. Well, that's Michael 4, Brandon 9, as we move into round 3, which is numbers. And Michael, you're picking this round.
I'll be boring and go one last place.
Come on.
Boring. It's fine. 2, 7, 10, 4, and 9. And your large number is 100. And your target for this round is 972. Off you go. That's your lot. Michael?
972.
Brandon?
Yeah, 972.
Smashing. Michael, let's get this on the board.
100 times 9.
100
Gives you 900.
times 9. Yep.
10 times 7 gives you 70. Add them
Yeah.
together and then just pop the two on.
Lovely. Simples. Brandon?
I don't know if it will show here.
Oh,
Yeah, perfect. I can see that.
nice.
Lovely stuff. Rach, was there anything interesting happening with that one?
Well, there were a couple of Alan AFPs. No, the one I did was 7 add 4 for 11 times 10 minus 2 for the 108 and times 9.
Oh, 108.
Besides that, the other one was 2 4 3 times 4, and I can see Tal and Alan both did that, and maybe others. Yeah,
Talon.
just 25 solutions there.
Smashing. Talon. Oh, I amuse myself. Very good. 10 points each. 14 to Michael, 19 to Brandon. Let's move into round 4. And Brandon, it's your letters.
Can I have 4 consonants and 3 vowels, please?
N, F, D, and S, O, I, and another I.
Can I have another vowel, please?
O,
And another vowel, please.
and finally U. 30 seconds starts now. Time's up. Brandon.
Just a 5.
And Michael.
5 again.
Brandon, what's your 5, please?
Sound.
Sound. And Michael.
Found.
Sound and found. Very nice. 5 points each. Keeps the gap at 5. 19-24. BG.
Yeah, that round was absolute wank. There was 1-7, which was disinfo, which is just short for disinformation. Apart from that, there were a few 6s. Doofus. Or you could have put the S on found for founds.
Doofus with 6 letters.
Yeah,
D-O-O-F-U-S. Of course. Duh.
You doofus.
What a doofus.
Found as a noun, or as a verb. To me, means
Found a
to
business.
melt and mould. Nice one. Fusion, odious, that kind of thing. But yeah, another shit round anyway.
Mind your language.
I know,
young
I
man.
need to tone it down.
We've already
Yeah,
had
boy.
wankiest today, so yeah, it's definitely zoomed down after dark. Round number 5. Michael, letters, please.
The CV7 again, please.
Okie dokie. N, E, M, A, S, E, and T.
Consonant
Another N,
and vowel, please.
and a final I. Off you go. And that's your lot. Michael,
6.
Brandon,
Just a 5 again.
what's your 5?
Steam.
Steam, and Michael.
Can I have mantis?
Ooh, nice. Mantis. Beachy, what's the verdict?
How are you spelling that? Sorry, George. Michael.
Hey,
Georgie's dad.
I knew it was going to happen eventually.
Mantis.
All right, yeah, just confirming.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's absolutely fine.
Nice. Very nice.
Oh, God.
Oh,
It would be
very
me
cool.
who did it as well, wouldn't it? There was a single 8 there, which was matinees, which this show certainly is not. That's MATINEES. I believe that is a show that takes place during the afternoon or a theatre performance. Yeah, an afternoon performance. Oh, I actually got something right. Few 7s, inmates, intense, meanest, Nemesia. But yeah, loads of 7s.
Cool. Well, very good. 25-24. Michael jumps into the lead. But now it's Brandon's turn to pick some numbers.
Can I have 2 large and 4 small, please?
You certainly can. Your smalls are 6, 5, 1, and 10. And your 2 larges are 75 and 50. And the target for this round will be 485. Best of luck. Time is up. Brandon?
No, nothing.
Michael?
I think I got 495.
495.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get those 5 points.
All right. Are we doing the whiteboard?
Yes. Sorry.
It's
My
all right.
bad.
It's all good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was getting ready to ask. Did you use it last time? I couldn't remember.
Yes.
Yeah, because I just had to rub one out. Michael.
No, forget it, because I did actually get 485, but I declared 495.
Oh, man. Oh, unlucky. That's a real shame.
You know what this means, though? Rach can have her moment now.
Rachel Montgomery, go on, take us through it.
I mean, I did go the boring way initially, just doing 50 minus 1 times 10 minus 5. But there are over 5s there.
There's
Do you want to
over
write that
5.
down?
Yeah, go on then. Why not for the folks at home?
So 50 times 10 times 5.
Is that?
Oh, right, duh. Sorry, I'm watching the wrong screen. I'm watching the live one rather than you writing it. Then minus 75. I was like, wait, why isn't you writing it
Rachel.
yet?
2,
And then-
4, 2, 5.
And then 6 minus 1 is 5 to divide. No, I was just like, are you going to start? And then suddenly I saw you do the 50 minus 1 and realised it's hot. It's been a long day.
Yeah, everybody's tired. Everybody's warm. Like, you know. But
The problem,
anyway.
I have it open on there so I can follow the comments. And yeah, I could just see your face on there with the board.
Well,
No.
we shall move on to round number 7. 25 to Michael, 24 to Brandon, and Michael, it's your letters.
I'll do the CV7 again, please.
Okay. X, E, G, O, B, U, and N.
Another consonant.
D,
And another consonant, please.
to finish, it's R. Off you go. That's time up. Michael,
I think I got a 7.
nice. And Brandon,
Yeah, 7 too, maybe.
very good. Michael,
Bounder.
Bounder, and Brandon,
Rebound.
Rebound, moving the re around.
Both fine.
Smashing.
Absolutely
7
brilliant.
apiece.
Yeah, 7
Very
was the best.
good.
Sorry.
No, crack on.
Yeah. The most, I would say, the obscure one here is Gurdon. I only say obscure because it's archaic. That's G-U-E RDON, and that is honestly, I can't talk. A reward, a recompense. Yeah, that's about it. But a few others: unboxed, unrobed, undergo.
Virgin, is that a word?
Virgin. Yeah, that is there. Didn't even notice that myself. Yeah, it's that.
Cool. That's what I had. Cool. I knew it was a word, but I'm like, is it?
Yeah, you doubt yourself,
doubting
don't you?
yourself.
Sometimes.
Michael 32, Brandon 31, and Brandon, you're picking letters.
Can I have 4 consonants and 4 vowels, please?
You can. S, D, G, and T. E, A, sports. U, and O.
And a consonant, please.
And to finish, it's B. Your time starts now. And that's time up. Brandon?
5.
Michael?
5 or not written down.
What's your not written down 5, please, Michael?
Bouts. BOUTS.
Very good. And Brandon?
Beats.
Beats. Bouts and beats by points apiece.
Nice one.
Anything interesting, Beachy?
Yeah, the 8 that was on offer is a quite interesting one. It's Boutards. That's BOUTADAS. And it's formal. It is a sudden outburst or outbreak. The origin of that is from the early 17th century, from the French, meaning to thrust. Other than that, a few 7s, boutard, obviously without the S, bodegas, boasted, dotages, outages, that kind of thing. But yeah, the 5s take it in this instance.
Très bien. If you
Très
boutard in the chat. Cool. Michael keeps his 1 point lead, 37-36. And Michael, it's your numbers again.
I'll do the one large again, please.
The 1 large again. Cool. No problem. Your smalls are 7, 7, 3, 6, and 6. Your large is 75. And you'll be going for 241. Best of luck. Off you go.
Thank you.
Time's up, Michael.
I'm out of time. Sorry.
Nothing?
No.
Okie dokie. Brandon?
Not very much to say here, nothing.
Okie dokie. Trickier than it looked.
And if
I'll tell you what.
if I'd have carried on, I'd have got 241. If I'd have had a
Ah.
couple of seconds more.
It's always the way.
Mhm.
I'll give this one a go. So
Oh, here we go.
75
Times
plus.
3.
Hang on a minute. Yeah, sorry. Michael, you can give us yours because you got it just out of time.
75 times 3 is 225.
Yep.
And if you add the rest of them together, you get 241.
Oh.
No.
Oh.
You add
6,
the rest
6,
of
7,
them-
and 7.
If you add the rest of them together, that's what, 26? So that's going to be 251.
No, I went over then.
Ah, okay.
No. Okay.
So
Sorry about
no problem. I've forgotten what I did. So, Rachel, let's rely on you.
But I went for the LNAFP. So 7 add 6 is 13.
Yeah.
Times 3 times 6 is 234. and add the 7.
Very nice.
So 39 times 6 is 7. That's basically what I did.
Cool.
Fancy.
There were only 8 solutions to that. So, it wasn't easy.
Yeah. I didn't see it. Surprise, surprise.
I remembered what I did, by the way. I did 75 add 7 times 3, and then I took off 5.
I thought you would
using
have
the
done
6, the 6, and the 7.
Yeah, no, I thought you were going to do it my other way. 71, 5 add 1 times 3, and then add 7 add 6. The 16.
Nope. But anyway, end of round 9, and Michael's still got that 1 point lead, 37 to 36. And we will pause and talk to Peggers. So, yeah, really happy you're here.
Thank you very
Really
much.
happy I got to meet you last year at Reading. That was an experience. We actually got to play each other as well. So,
Yes, we did.
yeah, and that was your co-event debut, I believe.
And my only event still to date. So
Was it really that bad?
I picked up best newcomer, and I thought I'm never going to top that. So I was just one and done, basically.
Go out on a high. Yeah, love it. And
Yeah,
I think
exactly.
you joined in some of the football as well that was happening.
I was about to say, was that the football one? Yeah.
Yeah, there was quite a lot of football going on. I was actually at the time I had a hernia, and I wasn't meant to run around too much. And it's like when the ball starts going away, you want to sort of just chase it, and sort of the competitive sort of kicks in. So yeah, I was meant to not do as much as I did probably, but no, it was a great day, really well organised, and lots of fun, and good to meet all you guys as well. Yeah, in person.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yeah.
But speaking about running, actually, not running after a ball, but you did a pretty big run kind of outside of that, right?
I did. Yeah, because I think the last time I must have done it by then. I think because I wouldn't be able to do it with my hernia, but I did the London Marathon. There's a local charity to where I am who don't get any government funding, stuff like that. So it's all sort of self-raised, and so being that I'm fatter more than fitter, I decided if I did the marathon, that might well be something people would know was a challenge. And I mean, it definitely was a challenge as well, but it got them some really, really good funds that they needed. So, and I would never have done it without sort of them sort of saying you can have a space and all of that sort of stuff. So it was good for them. But yeah, I mean, I was talking to my daughter the other day, funny enough, and I was like, she's saying about doing the marathon, and I was like, don't forget your dad's a marathon runner, as if I could do it all the time. But yeah, again,
Well,
also one and done. That's my record.
So, am I right in remembering though you got injured during it, but like the fact that you still continued and finished, like
I did. I got injured at about mile 8, and funny enough, I was saying I wasn't trying to set any sort of time. I just wanted to finish. But I was on for about sort of 4.5 hours because they have these sort of people running around with big flags saying what time, and you can follow them if you want to sort of hit a time. And I was at about 4.5 hours, and then I really hurt my hamstring and my calf was going, and I was in absolute agony. The only time I ran after that was over Tower Bridge because I knew there was lots of TV cameras there, and I thought I'll jog over that. And then after Tower Bridge, I basically walked the rest of the way. I was shot to pieces, but it was the fact that I knew lots of people had sponsored me, and I know people wouldn't ask for their money back, but at the same point,
yeah,
I was doing it for charity where the kids have all got like cerebral palsy, or it's adults with brain injuries and stroke and stuff like that. They
yeah,
struggle every single day of their life. I thought if I can't struggle for the next sort of like 4 hours, then I really
yeah,
should just get on with it and sort of get it done. And yeah, it was it was doing it when I was hurt. If it was doing it for personal running, I probably would have stopped. But because I did
yeah.
it for charity, I thought I really need to sort of finish it for them, really.
Fair play.
Yeah,
I
beautiful
don't know if I
words.
could have gone on for that long, injured.
Yeah,
People keep
beautiful
it going.
words.
There's so many people line the street there. I mean, it's such a great event. What you see on the telly probably doesn't sort of do it justice because you see the elite runners and they're obviously miles out in front and going at a stupid pace. But even when I was like 7.5 hours in, people are still lining the street and they're
Yeah.
still sort of they can see your name in your vest and they're cheering you on and shouting out. I got offered at one pub we went past. They were singing Sweet Caroline. So I stopped to join in. I got offered a bottle of Bud, a pint of Guinness, and some bloke came out with a newsagent, and he had like about 20 Mars bars and was dishing them out to people. Like you don't need, you can
Oh,
treat
wow.
yourself for a week. It was brilliant. It's really good.
Oh, no, very
Awesome.
nice.
No, that's brilliant. Well done. And then just we'll move on in a mo. But one other amazing thing that happened to you fairly recently, if you want to share that.
Well, yeah, fairly recent. I guess it was. I'm assuming you're talking about just before Christmas. I went
Land's
to Cornwall.
End.
I'd never been to Cornwall in my life. My partner Jo absolutely adores Cornwall. She would go there every day, I think, if she could. And so we went to Cornwall. I took her there at Christmas to sort of see what it was like. And while we were there, I proposed at Land's End by the big sign. The whole place was closed other than the shops. There was only about 6 people there. I was expecting it to be sort of packed, and I was quite nervous, obviously, getting there and making sure the ring was in my pocket and stuff like that. But yeah, I proposed. The only thing was, it was so windy, you can't really hear. The guy offered to record it for us, and obviously Jo didn't know what he was recording it for. And I got down on one knee and proposed, but you can't really hear anything else. Jo screams, which she assures me was in sort of shock.
That's scary, right?
And pleasure. Yeah, oh my God, how do I get out of this? So that's all you can really hear. You can't really hear much else other than the wind sort of whistling around. But yeah, that was obviously a fantastic day. And Jo did say yes. So watch out for early 2027, probably.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you.
Lovely to
You
hear
better
from
be
you.
invited.
Yes, man, we've seen once in person in our entire lives. You better invite us to your wedding.
Well, the Tenable chat can be invited, and then I come along as a +1. There you go.
I
There
think
you go.
that's fair. Yeah. Well, brilliant. We'll yeah, look forward to seeing you playing game 2. But let's crack on with game 1. It's into round number 10. Once we move that on, it'll be letters to be picked by Brandon.
Can I have just the same as before, 4 consonants and 4 vowels, please?
M, L, R, and D, E, A, E, A, sports.
And a consonant, please.
L. Good luck. Off you go. And that's your lot. Brandon?
6.
Michael?
6.
Brandon, what's your 6?
Dealer.
Dealer? Michael?
Miller.
You spell that?
Miller.
No I in the selection, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
Oh,
Unlucky.
okay. Sorry.
Well, it seemed like you both ducked Mallard.
Oh.
Crikey.
But yeah, were there any other quacking spots in that selection, Beachy?
Just hang up. Get out. Go.
I'm alarmed by that poor joke.
Yeah. I was green with envy with Emerald.
Very
I did say that before cheating. But yeah, alarmed, Emerald, and Mallard. Mallard, as you said, it's apparently the commonest duck of the Northern Hemisphere. So
Common.
commonest, yeah, like me.
Common as in, like,
Yeah,
more of them, or just
Yeah.
common as in, you're common as muck, you are.
yeah, more common.
Most
Or
common.
common as duck.
Presumably the most common. Yeah, they've got
I'm
a
gonna
dark
give
green
up
head and a white collar.
Very good.
Have we got anywhere? Enough ducking about.
Yeah, I'll do. Let's move on. So Brandon back in the lead. Michael 37, Brandon 42. Michael, your letters.
The CV7, please.
Okay. T, I, R, and E. Z, U, C.
Another vowel, please.
Another E.
And a consonant, please.
And to finish, it's another T. Best of luck. Off you go. tricky. Michael
6.
and Brandon.
5, I think.
What's your 5?
Truce.
Truce. That's good. Michael.
Cutter.
Cutter.
Yes.
Yeah, all
Yeah,
good.
cutter's good. Nice
Cool.
one.
Yeah.
3 sevens were available there. Pretty obscure, I think. Curette.
All wanky.
Yeah, some of them are wonky. Curette, eucrite. Eucrite in geology is a highly basic form of gabbro containing anorthite or bitownite. Bitownite, I remember that was the
Oh, that was
conundrum
cool,
at
wasn't it?
my
Came up
first event, I
recently,
think.
yeah.
And zetetic was the other one. Zetic. That's a rare adjective meaning preceding by inquiry. So yeah, not the obvious spots.
We can be forgiven for missing out on them. Definitely.
Yeah.
But 6 points takes it. Michael back in the lead by a point again. 43 to 42. Swing. Right. Brandon, back to you for more letters.
Can I have 4 consonants and 3 vowels this time, please?
P, S, V, and L, U, A, and I.
Oh, bollocks.
Language.
A consonant, please.
S,
And a vowel, please.
and that's E. 30 seconds starts now. There's the hiccup to say that your time is up. Brandon
6, I think.
and Michael.
6.
Brandon, what's yours?
Pulses.
Pulses, all good. And Michael.
Slaves.
Pulses and slaves. 6 points each on the board. Visuals,
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I had.
6 was the not 6. 7 was the best you could do. Avulses, passive, suasive. There was one there which was palsies. I thought it was related to cerebral palsy, which it is. It's paralysis, especially that which is accompanied by involuntary tremors. So there's that. Few 6s as well. One of them was lassie, Lassie,
Laugh it.
and pelvis as well. But yeah, 7 was the best.
Yeah. Timmy's fallen down the well and broken his pelvis, so Lassie has to go and get help. Oh, Lassie going live. It's all about the old TV shows today. Cool. That's into the final letters round. Michael 49, Brandon 48. And Michael, it's your pick.
The CV7, please.
Okay. Q, there it is.
Oh,
I,
God.
C, A, P, another I, and V.
What is going on tonight?
That's minging.
Another vowel
U,
and a consonant, please.
and lastly H. Good luck,
Oh.
chaps. Yuck. Michael,
4.
Brandon,
I'll try a 4.
Michael,
Vape.
spell that, please.
VAPE.
Oh,
There's no E in the selection. Sorry.
God.
Brandon,
Would quip be a word?
yeah, quip. That's good.
Oh,
Well done. 3 points the gap. But Beachy, out of that awful selection, was there anything more?
I think that is the worst selection we might have had so far. There was 1-6, which is Qui. That is the pronunciation. I thought it was Quaich. It's Quaich. It's from Scottish English. So you should have got this, Brandon, but you didn't. No. Nah. It's a shallow drinking cup, typically made of wood and having 2 handles, or it can be a trophy in a similar design with that. But yeah, that selection was dreadful. There was 1-5, and then the rest were all 4s. Chav,
Yeah.
I should know that one. Chap, chup, chip. But yeah, they were dreadful.
Yeah.
Well
That's-
done to Philip Aston and Rob Foster, who of course got the 6.
Yeah. Yeah, Philip says, to be honest, I thought it was just Qui with Quaigh. So yeah, that is the alternative spelling.
Very well done, Rob and Philip.
Awful.
Right. 2 rounds left, 3 points in it. It's excited. And Brandon, it's your numbers.
I'll have 1 large and 5 small, please.
Okay. Your small numbers are 8, 4, 7, 10, and 9. And your large is 100. And your target for this round, 846. Good luck. And that is that. Brandon
I think 846.
and Michael.
No. No, sorry.
Okay, unlucky. Right. Brandon, when you are ready, take it away.
I was gonna say 100 times 8 for 800.
Yeah.
9 times 4 for 36.
Yeah.
Add the 10 to the 36 for 46. And add them together.
Nice.
Yeah, well done. Very good. Nicely done. Takes you over the line. You can breathe now. And Rach, anything at all interesting?
Nothing interesting. I went for 94 times 9, of which there were like 11 ways of getting that. But no, there was nothing interesting. Or nothing interesting to me.
Okie dokie. So, Michael 49, Brandon 62. Michael looking to also break the half century with this conundrum. If I can get you both to test your buzzers. Brandon's works and Michael's works. Very good. All right. Well, best of luck both.
Thank you.
Time to reveal this Zoomdown conundrum. Michael on 10.1 seconds.
Remembering.
No, I'm afraid that's not correct. Unlucky. Brandon, you got the rest of the time. And I'll start the clock again. And that is time. Peggers?
Numbering.
Numbering is correct. Well done. Well played, chaps. Thank you very much. Brandon takes the win. 13 points in the end. It's Michael 49, Brandon 62. So well done. We'll
Nice
get
one, guys.
Peggers all lined up. Michael, please feel free to stick around. We'll have a little chat with you after round 9 in the second game if you're happy.
Yeah.
We're just going to talk about George and embarrass him, I think. But, cool.
Well, I think I've known him the longest.
Sorry, Daz, but can can I just be, sorry to be a pain in the ass, people, but in the comments for the conundrum, when you say buzz, can you not type the answer until it's been revealed on the screen so that it's not giving the answer away to the others in the comments, please? A few people said buzz and then put the answer whilst the time was still going, so it's just to clarify that for the next conundrum. Thank you.
So stern. We're not going to kick any of you out for now. Don't worry.
I know,
but-
it just kind of ruins it for others. If you say buzz, once it's been revealed, then you can say the answer. But
Yeah. I think there's another rule, isn't there, about like waiting a certain amount of time before you type your word in or something. So you type 7 or 8 or whatever and then type in your word. But
yeah,
we didn't
I think
actually go over
generally
that at
people
the
wait
start.
about 15, 20 seconds. But yeah, it's more so for the conundrum.
Yeah. Cool. No, thank you for raising that. Yeah, all good. Actually, I forgot to say at the start of the program, just while we get everybody, program sounds so official. While we get everyone ready. So the runtime for Zoomdown Season 5, Episode 6 was 1 hour, 28 minutes, and 46 seconds. And for Zoomdown Season 5, Episode 7 was 1 hour, 28 minutes, and 46 seconds. Not by design, just completely random. Exactly the same runtime. So unless
Wow.
Beachy's watching the clock and kind
I
of
am
stalling
Not
before
at
he
all.
ends the live stream, that's like so random. I wonder if Pseudonymous has got a stat for that. Like the last time there were 2 Zoom down shows that were exactly the same length.
Oh, he has stats for everything. I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure he will have.
Awesome. Right, so here we go. Brandon, have you got the player 1 link? Did Beachy
Yeah.
send
I've
that over
sent
to you? Yeah.
Brandon the player 1 link, yeah.
Smashing. You're now in the player 1 seat, and Peggers, you've got the player 2 link because I sent it to you myself. So everybody's ready and good to go. Let's crack on with the game. Best of luck.
Brandon, good luck.
Thank you. You too.
Oh, look at that. Very nice. Brandon, it's your letters, round 1.
Can I have 4 consonants and 4 vowel, please?
Yeah. So R, P, L, and G, I, E, E, and A.
And another vowel, please.
And lastly, another I. Good luck. Off you go. End of round 1. Brandon.
I think 6.
Okay, and Peggers.
6.
Okay, Brandon, what's your 6?
Leaper.
Leaper and Peggers.
Repeal.
Repeal. Yeah, repeal, fine. Leaper, I think. All good,
Yeah.
right?
All good, yeah, brilliant.
Cool.
Yeah, another 6 there was girly.
Mhm.
But you can't be girlier or girliest, remember?
Oh
No.
yeah, that rule.
There was one.
Am I right in thinking? Yeah, I think the 7. I don't know how you say. Is it just epigeal? I feel like we
Epigeal,
had
yeah.
that recently. Was it
Yeah.
on last week's or something?
Yeah, definitely has come up before. That's from botany, growing on or close to the ground. Yeah, that was the single 7 on offer. Apart from that, just those 6s plus some others. But yeah.
Couple of people or a few people with 7s in the chat, but they've not written them down. Maybe Rachel scared them.
Not written them down.
Can't see. I can see.
We can put answers in. It's just for the conundrum. If before it's been revealed or the clock's up, then don't. They can do it for the rest.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I was seeing people write 7 and then hadn't written their words. But
7 not typed
Yeah.
down.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm not
Cool.
sure where Tal's gone, but yeah, I can see that.
Philip got
Human
7.
thought pillager with the 1 out, but it's not valid.
Yeah.
Maybe the others realised theirs weren't in, and that's why they didn't type them.
Cool.
Oh.
6 apiece after round 1, and Peggers, it's your letters.
I'll have a CV7, please.
V
No.
O T, A, M, E, and S.
Another vowel, please,
A,
and a consonant, please.
and to finish, it's N. 30 seconds starts now. That's 30 seconds up. Stop chattering to the cat. Peggers
7.
and Brandon.
Just a 5.
What's your 5?
Names.
Names, Peggers.
Novates.
Novates. Yes,
Yeah.
very good. Beachy.
Yeah, a handful of 7s. Movement. Namaste. A namaste, yeah.
Namaste.
Namaste, which is a respectful greeting said when giving a namaskar. Oh, I'd love to know what a namaskar is. Savant, and there was another one there as well, which I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm going to quickly look. It's Smetana. Oh, it's sour cream. Smetana. Smetana.
Okay.
Smetana, yeah.
Smetana.
Smetana. Which
Sounds
is sour
much
cream.
better in a Geordie accent.
Let's, yeah.
Well done, Peggers. 7 points there. 7 points the gap. 6, 13. And Brandon, your numbers.
Can I have 1 large, please?
Yes, you may. Your smalls are 2, 10, 1, 5, and 6. And your large number is 50. Target is 390. Off you go. And that's time. Brandon,
I think maybe 390.
written down?
Nope.
Okay. And Peggers.
I've got it written down.
Cool. Okay, Brandon, I've got my board ready, so take it away.
Okay, I was gonna do 5 times 2 for 10,
5 times 2 is 10.
and take that off the 50,
50 minus 10 is 40. Yeah.
and then take off the 1 from 40,
Yeah.
and
It's
times 10,
39.
maybe.
Spot on. Very
Yep.
good. Peggers?
6 and 2 is 8.
Yep.
Times 50 minus 10.
Super. 10 points each. Very good. Rachel.
You got me excited there, Peggers. I thought you were going for the LNAFP. Thought you were doing the 8 times 5 minus 1 for 39 and times 10.
I was looking at it, so I'd look at it afterwards. I did similar to Brandon, 50 minus 6 minus 5, but I didn't have enough time to write it down and do it. Sorry.
Yeah. I'll let you off this time.
Is he trying to get in here?
Yeah, he stood outside your door meowing.
Is this Cookie? Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, look at him.
Normally I have the door shut so he can't come in. And I've left it open for him. And yeah, he wants to go
Oh.
exploring, but he
You
can't.
can let him in, like, if you want.
Sure.
Just open the door a crack. Obviously, if people start hearing
This is,
echoes and stuff,
You want to
then
go in?
I love this. It's literally cuts down.
he's like, now the door's open. I don't want to go in.
No, he's coming.
There he is.
There you
Right.
go.
Sorry, folks. For those of you who aren't cat people, what's wrong with you? 16 to Brandon, 23 to Peggers. Peggers, back
Oh.
to you for
We
letters.
set the clock.
I'll have another CV7, please.
Okay. T, I, M, E,
Ah.
R,
Alright.
A, and D.
A consonant.
Oh,
Another
sorry.
E.
And
That's
a
an
vowel.
R. Sorry.
It's all right.
That's an R. And a final vowel, which is going to be
The E.
E. There you go. Best of luck. 30 seconds. And that's time. Peggers
8.
and Brandon.
Just a 7.
What's your 7?
Retimed.
Retimed. And Peggers.
Dreamier.
Yep.
Very dreamy. Very, very good. Nice. 8 points.
Yeah.
Distracting. Beachy.
Yeah, it was the best on offer. Dreamier, diameter, and diatreme. Diatreme. Of course, it's from geology. It's a long vertical pipe, or plug formed when gas-filled magma forces its way up through overlying strata.
Diameter. Very good. Diameters and dreamiers and married. Getting married. There you go.
That's
Yeah,
all I saw, married, yeah.
Yeah, well done. Retimed. Alan O'Sullivan, I never see diameter. Well, yeah, I have words like that I don't see. Hello, furry friend. It is the cat, by the way. It's not Rachel.
So he's coming for you.
Yeah. Right. Sorry, another distraction. Pegasus extends his lead, and we are back to Brandon for more letters.
Was it a CV7 he asked for?
It was indeed.
Can I have one of those as well, please?
Of course you can. G-I-M-A-S, another I, and X.
Can I have another consonant, please?
L.
And a vowel, please.
And lastly, O. 30 seconds. Following the theme for tonight, another wanky selection. Brandon
5.
and Peggers.
5.
Brandon
Males.
and Peggers.
They've got the same word.
Males and males. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, another pretty crappy round. I was stuck on amigos for 6.
Hey, me too. I was waiting to say that.
Axioms I had.
Axioms, yeah, that was another one. Imagos. There was 1-7, which was gliomas. Gliomas. A glioma is not particularly nice. It's a malignant tumour of the glial tissue of the nervous system. The plural of that can either have the S or it can be gliomata. Anyone
Oh,
interested?
yeah. Gliomata,
Ray
yeah.
Marta. Nice.
George, Ray, and I'm assuming... No, wait, that's George again.
NTCD.
Well done, both.
Who's NTCD?
Huh?
Hmm.
Oh,
Someone-
NTC. Someone with a dartboard as their picture. So let us know who you are. Unless you want to remain anonymous, in which case, fine.
Reveal
we don't care.
yourself. But they
Ooh,
had Ionas
no.
too, just to give them the shout out.
No, not yet. It's before the watershed. Don't reveal yourself yet. Right, still 15 points in it, and Peggers is your numbers.
I'm going to go for 3 large, please.
Hey!
3 large. Okay.
Montgomery
Your
special.
Montgomery special. Your 3 smallsies are 2, 3, and 4. And your large numbers 50, 25, and 100. Target for this round 343. Good luck. Off you go. Time is up. Peggers.
Yeah, 3-4-3.
Brandon.
3-4-2.
3-4-2, one away. So Peggers for 10 points.
You know, I only did 3 large to try and take Rachel's record. 50 plus 25 plus
Yeah.
4 plus 2 is 81.
Sorry
Yep.
for the scrawl. Yep, 81.
Times 3 is 243, and then add the 100.
243 plus
Nice.
100.
Nice.
Very nice.
Oh.
Tasty omelette, that is. Cool. Well done. 10 points. Rach?
Well, sadly, there was no 7 cubed.
No, I know. That's what I was looking for 30
And
seconds.
then I thought, well, I'll try and
Gutted.
find 49 times 7 just as an alternative, but no. I think the only of it, like, interesting one was 686 over 2. Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. There were only 7 solutions there. Hey, yeah, 7 cubed. There were only 7 solutions. Sorry. Sad.
Nice.
Maths moment.
George did it my way. That's very lazy typing. He's just put bigs times 2 minus 4 minus 3. Like he can't even be bothered to write the numbers out. Terrible.
Oh, yeah. No.
Yeah. And pseudonymous. See, sometimes I can use my stat jinxing powers for good. Very good.
Okay, Carl says his was 49 times 7, but I can't see a 49 times 7. Oh, right,
Yeah.
98 over 2. That's why, yeah.
Yeah. Very good. Very, very good. We expect nothing less from you, sir. All right. Round 7. Brandon 21. Peggers 46. Brandon, it's your letters.
CV7 again, please.
Okay. R I M O G E and N.
Stop it, Adam. Stop it.
A consonant, please.
Another G.
And a vowel.
And lastly, A. Time starts now. And that's your lot. Brandon
I'll try a 7.
and Peggers.
A 7.
Brandon, what's your 7?
Griming.
Griming. Is that with 2 eyes?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
there's only
there's no-
one in the selection, mate. Unlucky.
Yeah.
And Peggers?
Roaming.
Roaming. Yeah, that's absolutely fine. Beachy, what am I missing?
Yeah, that was really unlucky there, Brandon.
Unlucky.
7 was the best you could do.
Oh, cool. I'm not
Yeah.
missing anything then.
One of them was Megaron, which I thought was an overweight ribbit grint, but it's not. It is. Yes, thank you. It's an archaeological term. It's the central hall of a large. I can't say this word. Mycenaean house.
Mycenaean.
Yeah. Yes,
Did
Mycenaean,
all
which
right.
is relating to or denoting a late Bronze Age civilization. But yeah.
All right. Cool.
Sorry.
Was that the only one who kept seeing mongering there? That's all I
Like,
could see
yeah.
was mongering, fishmongering, scaremongering. That's
Yeah.
all I could see.
Yeah. All I could see was aborigine, which I don't know if it's still in. I think it is, but there's no B in the selection. So I was like, well, I'm
Aborigine.
very tired, clearly.
Yeah.
All right. Well, yeah. Peggers extends his lead further. It's now 21:53, and we move into round 8, which will be Peggers' letters.
CV7, please.
R E S O T A and P.
Consonant.
Another R.
And a vowel, please.
And lastly, another E. 30 seconds, off you go. That is time. Peggers.
8.
Brandon.
7 maybe.
What's your 7 maybe?
Parters.
Parters. Okay, we'll have a look. And Peggers.
Operates.
Operates. Very good.
Yeah.
I was hoping there'd be an A for separator.
Yeah, sorry. Parters is fine for 7. Obviously, operates takes it. There were a few other 8s. There was taperers, prorates, proteus. However, there was, for the first time in tonight's game, a 9 available on offer. And a few people in the chat have got it. Ray, Pseudonymous.
Daniel.
And that 9 is perorates. That's P-E-R-O-R-E-R-A, sorry, T-E-S.
Perorates.
Bottom selection. A perorate. Well, it's not a perorate, it's a verb. To perorate means to speak at length. Very fitting for me when I waffle all the time. And that is it. That is the only one available.
Like waffles. Cool. So.
Oh. Sorry, I just spotted Charlie's comment saying he learned it from Harry Savage when they played Countdown at a cubing competition.
Ah, nice.
Very nice. Oh, I like that. That's
Shout out
interesting.
for David Hilton's very quick spot of raptors.
Oh, very good. I'm impressed he dinosaur that one. Okay. Oh, it's one of those evenings. Okay. Brandon 21, Peggers 61. Brandon, you're picking numbers now.
Just one large, please.
Okay. We have 1, 2, 6, 8, and another 6. Large is 75. Target is 260. 260. Off you go. Am I the only one who found that a bit tricky? Brandon?
Nothing.
Peggers?
260.
260. All right. Let's get the board ready.
6 minus 2 is 4.
Yep.
Times the 75 is 300.
Yep.
And then there's 260. Yeah, 6 minus 1 times 8 for 40 to take off.
Nice.
Wow.
Smashing.
That was one of only 3 solutions there.
Very good.
Very
Good
good.
spot. Yeah, I was struggling with that one.
Yeah. I didn't get it till the end. I did 130 times 2, but yeah, it wasn't easy.
In the chat, Ewan just in time, Michael Tick 261, Daniel 261, Charlie, George, both got it. Oh, there's the dinosaur.
I know
George,
George was 10 out.
10
What
out.
a silly sausage.
What a silly sausage. Okay, so Peggers extends his lead even further, and we'll be picking letters in the next round.
CV7,
Oh,
please.
sorry. Are we not having a break? It's after round 9.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
Well done. Well reminded. Yes, because now we can hear embarrassing stories about George.
Daz, would it be okay to speak to both Michael and Brandon, just in separate little anecdotes?
Of course.
All right.
Yeah,
Just,
definitely.
I know it's awkward when there's 3 new players, because I remember
Yeah.
the first game, I don't think we got to speak to Coral, so, yeah.
We've all spoken to Coral.
Yeah,
She's wonderful.
yeah, it's just, yeah.
That's
Anyway,
fine. But
I'll
yeah,
shut
no, absolutely. Good shout, Beachy. Thank you for that. So yeah, Brandon, we'll come to you in a moment. But yeah, Michael, sorry, like it'd be nice to actually talk about you. If you, but you know, also any stories you have about George would be fantastic. So yeah, but yeah, appreciate you being here, obviously. So yeah, fire away.
Thank you.
Any
Right.
stories?
What about me or George?
Either, well, you know, whatever.
Well, I was absolutely gutted not to go to Stockport last week. I was due to go, but hopefully on the 5th, I will be going up to see Beachy.
Hey,
And
nice.
he's not going to give me one of them this year. I'm guaranteeing it. And I heard a little rumor about a Man U shirt.
Yes.
Well, I have a home and away one in my wardrobe if you need to borrow one.
I'm going to end up wearing about 20 on the day.
Yeah.
So for anyone who doesn't know, you probably know by now, but at the start of the season, I made a silly bet that Oxford United, who'd been promoted back to the Championship, would go straight back down to League One. And sure enough, they played just well enough to not go back down. And yeah, if I lost the bet, I would have to wear a Manchester United shirt to a co-event this year because I'm a Leeds United fan. I have despised Manchester United since I was 7 years old. So well, it's eased a bit like in recent seasons just because it's like kicking a puppy. Like, well, why would you hate something that's already so not doing so well? But yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I have one from Adam Latchford coming, I think, Sean Fletcher as well, which has Fletcher on the back. So yeah, feel free to bring more, and I'll swap them over between rounds. I hope it's a very warm day, so that at least they get a little bit like nasty, because that's my revenge. But no,
well, you don't know what state you're going to get him in first.
This is true. I shouldn't have said that, should I? Oh, brilliant.
Oh.
No, so yeah, looking forward to that one. But yeah,
As
glad.
smelly and dirty as you can, guys.
I'm smelly enough anyway, but no, that'll be great.
Remember, I've
Getting to
got
see
to
you
come
at
home
Durham.
with him though, so please not too bad.
Yeah, and well, Beachy and Rachel will be in the same car, so yeah, maybe be nice to them if you're not going to be nice to me. But yeah, no, it's great to talk to you. Yeah, looking forward to seeing you. And again, great that you could make your debut. Thank you for being here.
Yeah, it's been wonderful.
Yeah, and another debutant, Brandon. So yeah, you're obviously mid-game, so we don't want to disrupt your flow too much. But yeah, great. How are you? How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm doing good.
Good stuff. What's that I see behind you there? Is it? Yeah, it's a little blurry, but it looks
your camera's
like...
quite blurry, Brandon. But I think is it something to do with Sonic?
Sonic, yeah.
Yeah, it's a Shadow the Hedgehog.
Shadow the Hedgehog, that's it. Yeah, was he Idris Elba played him in a recent film? I think Sonic the Hedgehog 3 or something. Yeah, I didn't. I mean, I played it when I was a kid, and so I knew who Tails was, and I just about knew who Knuckles was, and then I started going down the pub after that, so I kind of lost track a little bit. But yeah, are you a gamer at all, Brandon? Do you do much gaming or anything like that?
Not really, no. I just make 3D models of the Countdown Studios, and that's about it.
Oh, awesome!
I've
seen the work actually.
Them for a while, have you? I don't recall seeing them for a while, anyway.
No, I've been busy making the Wings one for now.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, where do we go to see these? Like, where do you share this stuff?
I usually put it on my YouTube channel, or sometimes I'll post it in the Facebook group.
Awesome. Yeah, so I've seen some of the work actually. It's amazing.
Thanks very much.
I'm trying to remember if it was you or someone else, but sure someone did like was it the Stadium of Light, the Sunderland Stadium, like a 3D of that. I'm trying to remember who that was.
That was Joey Burton.
Was that Joey?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool. Yeah, but so yeah, the countdown ones are awesome. So yeah, definitely going to check that out. So obviously drop a link in. Oh no, you can't drop links into the chat. George tried that the other day and it didn't work. But no, that's cool. So yeah, what is it you said you're working on at the moment?
The Wing Studio. So
okay.
The 90s.
Nice, very cool. Well, keep an eye out for that. Yeah, that's really good stuff. But yeah, glad you're here. Thank you for sharing.
No problem.
Yeah, we'll.
Are we going to see you at Durham?
No, you only see me at Edinburgh this year.
Oh, okay. We'll be there. We will be there.
Yeah, Brandon, I won't ramble on, but Brandon, are you 18? 17, 18?
19.
19. And honestly, the amount of talent he has, if anyone thinks my design work is good, which, I'll disagree.
Right, don't even bother.
Carry on, BG.
Then his is just a completely different league. His models are absolutely fantastic. He is someone who I aspire to be like. I've got a render up here on my computer. I haven't shared it, but yeah, of the studio that he's working on. It's from Countdown's wings set, which the teapot is based on, with the wings spouting out of it. And for 19, the work that he puts in, the dedication is just absolutely amazing. And yeah, I'm always lost for words by it, because the way I've seen your work develop over the last 3 or 4 years that we've known each other is just absolutely outstanding. And the complexity, it does have me lost for words how brilliant you are. So just keep it up. I know you doubt yourself.
You're
Like,
gonna
I
make
do a
him
lot.
Yeah,
but-
we've already embarrassed Dan Byram this week, so let's not carry it on. But no, it's lovely to hear.
Yeah.
And it is. So yeah, the stuff is amazing. So yeah, definitely check it out. I've been corrected. Idris voiced Knuckles, and I remember. Yeah. And it was Keanu Reeves who did Shadow. So yeah, thank you for pointing that one out.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Yeah. But good stuff. Yeah, we will see you in Edinburgh, and you're 19, which means you just about qualify for the sweary language we've had tonight. Yeah, just about. Right. Okay, let's get on with the show. Round number 10.
Over there. There we go.
Peggers, it's your letters.
That's CV7, please.
Okay. N I B U N A and S.
Consonant.
Oh.
A D.
And a vowel, please.
And lastly, U. Off you go.
Don't know what.
That is time, and that is Peggers first.
6.
Brandon.
Just a 4.
Your 4 is
Sand.
Sand. Peggers. 6.
Unsaid.
Oh, sorry.
Unsaid. Yeah, that's good.
Unsaid is absolutely fine.
Very good.
Sorry, I had a bit of a kerfuffle with the clock there. Yeah, there were 2 7s on offer. One of them is Indunas, which is in South African English a tribal council or headman. Induna, that's how it's pronounced. And the other one was Unbind, but they were the 2 7s that were on offer. I will stick them on the overlay.
Yeah, I was thinking unbands rather than unbinds. Never mind.
Doesn't look like anyone got the 7 in the chat.
No, I can't see anyone getting that.
Yeah.
Good
Alan,
glitch,
you're as surprised as we are that there were 7s in the selection. But, okay, so
Right.
let's get those points added on, and it's
So that was
21 to
6
Brandon
to-
and 77 to Peggers. Brandon, come back to you for more letters.
Can I have also a CV7, please?
Yep. R E D O W, another E, and T.
A consonant, please.
Another W,
And a vowel, please.
and lastly, another O. Time starts now. Time is up. Brandon
6, maybe.
and Peggers.
7.
Brandon, what's your 6?
Wooder.
Wooder and Peggers.
Towered.
Towered, very good. Wooder, I'm not sure. Beachy, do you want to give it a check anyway?
Towered was the only 7. Wooder is not there, but
Unlucky.
obviously the 7 takes it anyway. There were 3 6s. One of them was Rooted, Troud, or Trod, and Teridor. Teridor, as I've just listened to the pronunciation. It's a worm-like marine bivalve mollusk. That's a tongue twister. With reduced shells, which it uses to drill into wood. So it's a driller. It can cause substantial damage to wooden structures and formerly ships.
What's that spell?
It's Teredo.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Also called a shipworm for obvious reasons.
Right. I was hearing door. It's you in your accent. I was like,
yeah.
Terrador. How can I get where's the other R?
Yeah. Teredo, sorry.
Well, from the previous selection, Pseudonymous has come up with Nanbus DUI, which is a crime drama about a group of vigilante pensioners who tackle drink driving.
Yeah, that really made me chuckle when I read that.
I would watch that show. Right, Brandon 21, Pega's 84. 2 letters rounds left. Pega's, you're picking the first of them.
CV7, please.
C-I-S-O-T-E and D.
Another consonant, please.
R.
And a vowel.
Lastly, another O. Good luck. Off you go. And that's your lot. Pegas.
7.
And Brandon.
7-2.
Pegas.
Scooter.
And Brandon.
Yeah. If I can just...
Scooter. Yep, there it is. Good stuff. 7 each. 28.91. Beachy.
Yeah, there were 22 7s on offer there. Nothing more. I'll say some of them. Doctors, Roosted, Suttier, Steroid. But yeah, a load of them.
Yeah, I was hoping for a final consonant and a final R with directors.
Yeah, that would have been nice. Obviously, Direct was their credits.
What are the chances?
Yeah, I would have been caught out there. I mean, I was both looking at Doctor Eyes and I was almost certain I'd heard cordites before, but you can only have it cordite.
Yeah.
You can't pluralize.
It's a must know. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I'd have been screwed there.
Never mind. Well, final letters round to be picked by Brandon.
Just a CV7, please.
Okay, we start with L, E, H, O, K, I, and S.
A consonant, please.
N.
And a vowel, please.
And E. Off you go. And that's time. Brandon.
Just a 5.
And Pegas.
I think I've got a 7.
Okay. Brandon, what's your 5?
Shane.
And Pegas.
I don't think it's very pleasant, I'm afraid. Honkies.
Yeah.
It might be a derogatory term. I do apologise.
Yeah,
I think
honkies is
it's a-
fine. I had no idea what it meant until I read the
Derogatory
definition.
term for a white person, right?
Yeah, a contemptuous
Oh,
term
okay.
for a white person, or for white people collectively. I genuinely meant honky. I thought it was that.
You know, pen like. Can we go about pen like? I don't know. Is that allowed?
Let's go
Yeah.
with that.
I assumed it was to do with horns, and that's why I laughed.
Yeah.
I did not know that term either.
There was another 7 there, which was keelson. Keelson. That is a structure running the length of a ship and fastening the timbers or plates of the floor to its keel. So something that Teredo would love to feast on. There's a single 8 there. One of those lovely compound words. It's sinkhole.
Oh.
But that was the only 8.
I was seeing skin hole. So,
Yeah, that's what I had written down, skin hole, but I did
Or
put sinkhole as well. And then
shoe-like.
shoe-like.
Yeah. We could talk about the 8s that weren't on offer for ages, but we won't. So, what does that do to the scores? That makes 28.98 to in Pegasus's favour, and it's your numbers, sir.
1 large, please.
Okie dokie. 4, 2, and 5, 9, 10, and 75. Target 487. Best of luck, both. Off you go. It's time. Peggers.
487.
Brandon.
Nothing.
Okie dokie. Rub. Peggers. Go.
75 minus 4 is 71.
Squeaky board. Yeah.
5 and 2 is 7. Multiply those for 497 and take off the 10.
Nice.
Super numbers play today, my man. Very good. Rachel.
I went for 80 times 6 plus 7. Can't see. I can maximize this now so I can actually see them. Can't say there was anything interesting. I mean, that's a bit of a long way doing plus 112. 75 by 5 plus 112. But yeah, there was nothing fancy, unfortunately.
Okie donkey. Yeah. Minus 10, minus 10, minus 10, minus 10. Plus 73.
Hey, George did it my way. As
Cool.
did Finn.
Oh, Jay, just getting in late there. I can see 487 now, so maybe just at the end of time. Okay, so let's test our buzzers for this final round. Yep, Brandon's works. And Pegger's, yours works as well. Best of luck, both. Let's reveal our second of the day, Zoomdown Conundrum. And that is time. Michael, any thoughts?
I'm afraid no. He's always getting me.
Rach doesn't
Overwhelmed.
know. Yeah, there you go. She doesn't know the conundrums beforehand. It's just me and Beachy, so there's no cheating going on. Promise. Well done, Rach. All right. Final score: Brandon 28, Peggers 108. Yeah, unlucky on a few of those, but yeah, very, very strong player is Peggers. So no shame in that. Well done. You'll be coming back, Peggers, on Tuesday, which would be nice. We'll find other things to talk about, I'm sure. But yeah, again, appreciate it, Brandon. Thank you for coming on. You'd have gotten your teapot with that first win. So well done. And Michael, really, really pleased to have you on as well.
It's
And
been
yeah,
really, it's been really great.
looking forward to seeing you in Durham as well. So
I'll be there.
yeah, good stuff. Well, yeah, thank you, Beachy. Thank you, Rach.
You are very welcome, my love.
Welcome.
How long do we have to drag this out for to get another show that's 1 hour, 28 minutes and 46 seconds?
Well, what are we on
That's it.
now?
Probably too long, right?
Yeah, it's hot. It's 25 to 9. We're definitely too long. We're on
Oh,
one.
yeah.
Oh, actually, we're only on 131. So
Okay. All right. Well, yes. Everybody stay hydrated. Stay out of the sun. Put your protection on.
Sunscreen.
Yeah, it's going to be very hot this weekend. So look after
Yeah.
yourselves.
Oh.
And yeah, we will see you next week. Thank
See
you
you
for
next
watching.
week, guys.
bye, guys.
Bye-bye.
Okay. I've clicked end, just waiting for the delay. Bye, guys.
And no doubt we'll have a